A spokesperson for the Ukrainian Foreign Secretary said NATO officials discussing the possibility of Ukraine conceding territories to Russia plays into the hands of the Kremlin. A Ukrainian representative slammed the suggestion as absolutely unacceptable after a NATO official said that Kyiv may be required to cede territories to Moscow in exchange for its accession to the Western Military Alliance. Stian Jensen, director of the private office of the NATO Secretary-General, was taking part in a debate in Norway when he hinted at the possibility. Speaking on Tuesday morning, he said, "I think that a solution could be for Ukraine to give up part of its territory and get NATO membership in return." While saying it was important to discuss the path to Ukraine's NATO membership, the official also stressed such a decision should be made by Kyiv alone. Ukraine was quick to respond to Mr. Jensen, with the spokesman for the nation's foreign ministry, Oleg Nikolenko, writing on Facebook. The head of the staff of the NATO Secretary-General admitted that Ukraine could become a member of the North Atlantic Alliance in case of territorial concessions to the Russian Federation. Talks about Ukraine joining NATO in exchange for giving up part of Ukrainian territories are absolutely unacceptable. It was always assumed that the alliance, like Ukraine, does not trade territories. The conscious or unconscious participation of NATO officials in shaping the narrative about the possibility of Ukraine giving up its territories plays into the hands of Russia. Instead, it is in the interests of Euro-Atlantic security to discuss ways to speed up Ukraine's victory and its acquisition of full membership in NATO. The remarks by Mr. Jensen also appeared to be sidelined by a source, described as a NATO official, who said on Tuesday evening the alliance fully supports Ukraine's sovereignty. Speaking to European Pravda, the source said, "We fully support Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity," as NATO leaders reaffirmed at the Vilnius summit in July. "We will continue to support Ukraine as long as necessary, and we are committed to achieving a just and lasting peace." The insider added only Ukraine can decide when to strike a deal with Russia and on what conditions. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky previously drew a 10-point peace plan to end the war started by Russia's illegal invasion of his country in February 2022. The points, which also address the issues of nuclear safety, child abductions and environmental damage among others, demand Russia to fully restore Ukraine's territorial integrity. As part of his peace conditions, Kyiv wants to see returned not just the 4 Ukrainian regions invaded and annexed by Russia in 2022 but also Crimea, illegally made Russian by Moscow in 2014.